Met a girl in nowhere, but I don't.
Welcome back to our second chapter, beautiful peoples. Hope everyone on that side of the camera is doing well. Everyone on this side of the camera is doing well. No complaints. There's no need of complaining anyway. Y'all already know what video we're going to do today. Miss Brandy might want to explain a little bit more. But, yeah.
Oh, excuse me, I will explain some more. Because I was looking up videos and I was thinking, what can we do? Because lately we've been doing kind of jail, prison related stuff. But I was like, let's do some last meal on death row. I have seen a lot of people not do a reaction to them, but like talk about them. And these people get the feast before they die. So I'm just trying to see what the prison life is like. They be eating good too. So let's just see what the best ones are. Okay.
When you've got absolutely nothing to lose, you can make some fairly outrageous decisions. In countries that enforce capital punishment and the death penalty, primarily the United States, it's a tradition to offer the prisoner a last meal of their choosing before their execution. The choices are generally pretty varied. Some inmates will choose an old favorite they haven't tasted since they were arrested, while others order mighty feasts. A few will ask for things they've never tried before out of curiosity, and others will pick nothing as a silent protest. A few inmates, however, make choices that seem utterly bizarre to those around them. And it's these orders we have for you today. Here are the strangest last meal requests that were ever granted on death row.
Is those
Ready?
commercials?
Let's get it on. Ronnie Lee Gardner. The first on today's list is Ronnie Lee Gardner. His last meal doesn't sound too strange at first. However, what follows will truly surprise you. His meal consisted of steak, lobster tail, apple pie, and 7-Up. And there was nothing abnormal about the food he ordered. However, he also requested that he be permitted to watch the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy while he ate his final meal. His request was granted, and then he faced the firing squad shortly after.
That's a long movie.
Thomas Grosso.
So,
At the age of 32, Thomas committed a series of home invasions across the United States, which resulted in the death of 2 elderly homeowners. For his last meal, he ordered a hefty 24 mussels and clams, a Burger King double cheeseburger, 6 barbecued spare ribs, 2 strawberry milkshakes, pumpkin pie with whipped cream, and a can of room temperature SpaghettiOs.
he was
His
going
final
out
words
fast.
before his execution were, "I did not get my SpaghettiOs. I got spaghetti. I want the press to know this." I almost feel bad for the guy.
He didn't care if he was down or not.
Lawrence Russell Brewer. Before his execution, Brewer ordered fried chicken, steak with onions and gravy, a triple cheeseburger, large omelets, fried okra, half a loaf of bread, a pound of barbecue, a meat lover's pizza, 3 fully loaded fajitas, 3 cans of soda, peanut butter fudge, and a pint of ice cream. He was served all of that for his final meal, but didn't eat any of it. He just said he wasn't hungry. Texas stopped the last meal practice after this stunt. Philip Ray Workman. Workman was a drug addict who held up a Wendy's fast food restaurant. Police arrived shortly after. The staff's silent alarm, and 1 cop was killed during the standoff. Workman was then sentenced to death, and for his last meal, requested that vegetarian pizzas be delivered to the homeless through the state. His request was refused, and he responded with a 3-day hunger strike and protest. The story got out, and people throughout Tennessee began taking pizzas to homeless shelters across the state in support. Workman died without his last meal, but at least ended his life with one good consequence. Gerald Lee Mitchell. Gerald received the death penalty for the murder of 2 men when he was 17 years old. He was eventually caught when he was found driving one of the murdered men's car. His choice of final meal was simply an assorted bag of Jolly Rogers candy. He proudly finished the entire bag. Peter J. Minial. Peter received a death sentence after he brutally murdered an associate. His last meal was one of the largest on record. It consisted of 20 beef tacos, 20 beef enchiladas, 2 double cheeseburgers, 1 jalapeno pizza, fried chicken, spaghetti, a small fruit cake, half a chocolate cake, half a vanilla cake, cookies and ice cream, caramel pecan fudge ice cream, 2 cans each of Coke, Pepsi, root beer, and orange juice.
Wow.
David Leon Woods.
I wonder how they get the money.
Not much to say about this one. When Woods faced his execution, he asked for a normal birthday cake as his last meal. It was not his birthday, but maybe he wanted to celebrate it for the very last time. James Edward Smith.
I'm going through them pretty fast.
James decided to rob an insurance officer after he walked past and saw the clerk counting money. During his opportunist robbery, he shot and killed one of the insurance agents. At 37 years old, James was given the death penalty. Before his arrest, James was a practicing voodoo priest and tarot card reader in Houston, Texas. As his last meal, James requested a very specific jar of dirt. By most accounts, he didn't intend to eat the dirt, but instead used it to mark his body as a part of a voodoo ritual that would allow his spirit to move on and not become a ghost. His request was denied, and he got yogurt instead. If Houston now has haunted frozen yogurt stores, they only have themselves to blame. Ray Rector. Ricky had 3 victims in one day. After killing a man in an Arkansas restaurant, he then shot and killed the police officer who was negotiating his surrender. Seeing no escape after that, Ricky turned the gun on himself. The attempted suicide failed, and it left him mentally impaired. He received the death penalty, and for his last meal chose an average meal of steak, chicken, cherry-flavored Kool-Aid, and pecan pie. It seemed like he didn't understand what was happening, because he didn't eat the pie. Instead, he asked if he could save it for later. Odell Barnes. Sentenced to death in 1989, Odell simply requested justice, equality, and world peace for his last meal. Unsurprisingly, prison officers weren't able to serve justice and equality for dinner, and the entree of world peace seemed a bit rich. I wonder what it would have tasted like, though. Robert Buell. Buell chose a single black olive as his last meal. He chose this paying homage to Victor Fager, who was hanged in 1963. Fager had also requested a single olive, asking that the olive pit be placed in his shirt pocket before he was buried. A strange request. However, to many, an olive pit is a symbol of rebirth. The hope was that the olive seed would sprout and grow into a tree from the grave. A beautiful sentiment. Whether or not you agree with capital punishment, you can't argue that some good stories come from it. These are the strangest last meal requests by prisoners on death row of all time, as of now at least. Were you surprised by any? Leave us a comment and let us know why. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and let us know in the comments what you would choose as your last meal. The most creative answer will be getting pinned. Check out our other videos and subscribe to be part of the fun. Click on the notification icon so you can see our regular videos as soon as they're uploaded. That's it for now.
I don't know, I was at the clap like we got done watching a music video or something. But I don't know. All of them were strange, but all of them went out with a big old full stomach. I can't even eat. Then they had 26 beef tacos, something beef enchiladas. I will be full maybe after 3 beef tacos. This man had 26. He had a pie. He had 2 Cokes, 2 Pepsis. Orange soda, I think, a whole bunch of stuff. Imagine you having to be, I wonder who goes and get that stuff, probably like the prison guard or something. Imagine you having to go pick up these people's food and people think you feeding a family. No, it's just one person. So yeah, I know back then, didn't you used to get to watch somebody be executed? I don't know if they do that now. If you get to see somebody being out there,
probably in certain states they probably still alive, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. But them was some fat, healthy people going out. At least they get to eat their last meal and get to savor it. That man watched, they said the Lord of the Rings trilogy. He was in there for a while, but that's long movies.
But my thing is, everyone is, did they actually sit there and eat everything that they ordered? Because it seemed like one person couldn't consume that, not in one sitting. So I wondered, did they actually, especially the one Brandy was just saying about the tacos and all the others. I wondered, did he actually eat all of that? Because that was a lot. He had a half a chocolate cake, a half a vanilla cake. He had a bunch of. Ain't no way I could get through that. Not even just a little of it. But maybe so. Maybe they know that their time was coming and they just ate and ate and ate. Oh, that's crazy. I never want to do anything, and 9 times out of 10 is killing somebody to go to prison and get on death row, or either get the death penalty. Who in their right mind would even? And that's sad about that guy that killed the police officer, killed another man, and he tried to kill himself, and he ended up turning to be mentally challenged, I think they said. He didn't quite understand. That part was sad. It wasn't sad that he, I mean, it is sad that he did kill people, but you just find yourself feeling a little empathy with somebody that have done wrong. So for a split second, I did feel sorry for him. But you got to think he did take somebody's life. But anywho, I hope y'all found that interesting. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thanks to each and every person take time out to watch our videos and also subscribe to our channel. Thank you. Oh yeah, thank you.
And if you guys, I should have taken the light out now that I'm thinking about it, but it's still good right now. But if you guys want to do some more strangest meals, strangest requests, strangest ordeals, strangest something, nothing too vulgar. Can't handle things. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, thank you for watching. Oh, it just doesn't have to be like us reacting and stuff. We can do some challenges and stuff.
Yeah. Also,
I'm gonna go cry. We can also do challenges or like eat something or whatever you guys want. Specifically, eat something because we like to eat over here. But yeah, so thank you for watching today's video. Go check out our last video, which was last Sunday. Of course, we went to 5 vicious women on death row. See how we going with this death row, prison? We on the roll here. So check that out. Check out our reaction channel. We do reactions on that channel, of course. And yeah. So if you guys have any other video ideas, let us know down in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, of course, to grow this channel, because I see it's more people sneaking on up and through here. So thank you so much for subscribing to our channel and growing our channel and letting us be the best that we could possibly be. So I think that's it, you guys, for today's video. Come back next Sunday for another fun video or more educational video, whatever it's gonna be so yeah, so don't forget to spread love, spread joy, and be the light. Somebody's like, because we all need it once in a while. So don't forget to stay beautiful, stay blessed, stay you say yeah, stay better, player,
player from them Himalayas. I'll see y'all next video. Have a beautiful day, beautiful people. Stay safe out there from this coronavirus. Stay safe, and spread love to each and every person. See y'all next video.
Alright, you guys.
Peace. Oh. Bye.